you're so beautiful. And you knew that I'm not even looking beautiful. But she will say to you, you are so beautiful.
Yes.
Dr. Tikaishis, I don't know. I can't describe you. That woman, may God bless her. Then I joined there's a WhatsApp group for people with cancer. But one thing I've noted is I could not join a support group, physical support group, even that support group that I could not participate. But people were in different stages. We have got those ones who are just initially diagnosed, just want to understand the pain. And we've got those ones that already graduated, that have already gone through all the processes. And in that group would have those ones who are now on remission 3, 5, 4 years post diagnosis. So for someone newly diagnosed, for me to join the support group, I can't be in the same support group with those ones who are already on remission, because our experiences are different. That's the reason why I did not join that support group. Because I just wanted, but I could feel that we are in different stages. So my recommendation, I think people should be grouped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I hope to our listeners who might be experienced with this, they will play a part and make sure that people are staged according to the stages. They are placed according to the stages that they are in their healing processes. So I will take it back again to your faith. What impact did it make? Did it increase your relationship with God? And did you, now that you are now at a different stage in life, do you see that moment as one that played a very crucial role in terms of your relationship with God?
Definitely. To me, I have this policy, there's a reason why. I think there's a reason why God gave me cancer. Allowed that cancer.
Okay.
Because I'm now at a certain stage, certain level. My relationship with God, it really increased. Yes. And even there was a time that I had one-on-one with God, and I accepted it. And I know why God allowed me to have cancer, and why God gave me another chance to survive.
Okay, yeah, that's very insightful. And you mentioned about remedies, about how you only focus with the medical way. What was the reason for you to only strictly stick to medical option and not explore other remedies that are available, like herbs and whatnot?
I'm a medical personnel.
Yes.
And I believe in medical intervention.
Yes.
I'm not despising the traditional way.
Yeah.
I'm not against the traditional way. People have got their beliefs.
Yes.
But I believe in the medical intervention. That's why I can die, I can do anything. I don't go traditional. That's my belief.
Okay. Yeah. That's understandable. And do you by any chance have any particular moments during this journey that stands out to you, either positively or negatively? Is there that moment that you can think of which stands out as you were going through the treatment journey?
Yeah, this treatment journey, I think what happens is, what stands out is the support that I got from my in-laws.
Okay.
Yeah. My husband is the only boy in his family.
Okay.
And he's got 8 sisters. I can say 8 in total. But I tell you, these girls, they supported me more than my own blood sister.
Okay.
They were there for me, and they are so prayerful. We had all night prayers, we had prayer sessions, fasting, and everything. You know, I didn't even know who was doing what, because they would leave their homes, they come to my place, they could go a step of even firing mates
Okay.
when they are not performing. And they stood with their brother. At times, they knew what I want to eat. They knew what I would dress. And the special moment I want to lie to you is it's something. Yeah, I don't mind. I can talk about it, but it's something that you guys, you are married. When you are married, when your wives fall sick, we have got a tendency of saying, "And I'm even my husband, never. He didn't want. He was bathing me. There are any cases to the extent of even taking care of undergarments. He was doing it on his own. Everything. He would go to work after I've taken my bath. The sisters, when he's not there, they will stand in the gap and doing that. What I was just doing was just sitting, and they will do everything. And God bless them.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure you are very thankful to God for giving you such a very kind husband, and who sticked with you during your lowest moments in life. He didn't push you away, but he was there with you, and he standed with you. And I think for all the men that might be watching, you should do better. When your wife is going through a difficult time, please, by all means, take good care of them. Don't chase them away. Keep them with you and take good care of them. So you mentioned that your fingers, they would get some blisters, and your nails, they would turn black. This was as a result of the treatment that you're facing, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I understand that probably it had an impact on your daily routine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so how did you maneuver? How did you progress from these effects that it was making towards your daily routines? How would you overcome them?
Yeah, it was a challenge, when you have urwa coming out, oozing out of your nails, and you need to eat.
Yeah.
You could not eat.
Yeah.
And you can even lose appetite.
Yeah, that's true.
So your daily routine already will be affected. And what to eat will be affected. And also, chemo, it actually destroys whatever will be growing, whatever, your daily routine completely, because you not have even energy, you not have energy. You also have tingling sensation. You will be living in another world.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. So besides the treatment journey, are there any other life struggles or challenges that you faced beyond the treatment journey? Perhaps issues to do with finance or anything else that is beside the treatment journey. Were there any challenges that you encountered?
No, I want to thank God on that. In terms of finance and everything, I did not really struggle, but was it was available. Even the treatment was not cheap. It's not easy. It's not cheap, but we had all the provisions to support my treatment journey. But what I can just say is, um, the life struggles that you would face is your social life will be affected.
Okay.
You will not be able to even go in a space freely without anyone looking at you. There are issues of even self-stigma. I don't want to run away from it. You have also self-stigma. I don't have, now I used to have long hair, now I have about here. I'm light in complexion, I'm black, I'm working, being supported. At times it's your own stigma. You'll be thinking people are looking at you. And you also feel the stigma that is induced by others. So your social life, that will be affected. But in terms of resources for supporting me during my treatment journey, yeah, it's not easy, but it was available.
Yeah, that's good. At least for you, you had such in terms of other resources, they were available and they were in play. And I would love to believe that your self-esteem at some point was diminished. Is that so?
Mm.
How did you? Was there a way that you resorted to for you to boost your self-esteem, or was there any means that you resorted to that could help you to see you as you are?
You know what I did, even what I'm doing right now is I am a woman.
Yeah.
And when you go to social gatherings, when you want to bath, and you've got a fake breast that you have, so the first thing when you go is that, how will people look at me? In the time you will wake up, you start to feel this. So the first thing that I do when I meet someone, or I have to share about
Your experience.
my experience. And I even tell people that I don't have another breast. So that's the only my survival skill that I've said I have to share about it, talk about it. Because if I don't talk about it, if you don't talk about it, or your self-esteem already is going to be affected. If even yourself, you are going to stigmatize yourself. So I said I have to talk about it, share about it, and also to dwell in things that I can change. I'm not going to change that I'm a cancer survivor. I'm not going to change that I've got one breast. That is not going to be changed. But what I'm going to change is my perception and the way I see things.
Ah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, are there any goals or aspirations that you had as you were going through your treatment journey? Were there any goals that you set for yourself? Were there something that you were aspiring for as you were going through this whole process?
Yeah, to help those ones that are going through the same challenges that I went through. I just set my goals that I need to share these things with others. I need to help others, because I've noted that people, when they come here for radiotherapy specifically, some of them don't have somewhere to stay, and some are facing challenges. If I find resources, I need to help others.
So, after your journey, did you feel compelled to give back or advocate for others?
Definitely.
Okay, can you just say a little bit about that?
Giving back, the only thing that I said I have to give back to the community, or to the other women that are struggling out there, was to start Happy Homes Care Services. Why I started Happy Homes Care Services, it's number one, to provide post-admission care. Post-admission care, when you're just discharged from hospital, you are still struggling with your challenges, and you still need medical help, you still need medical attention. It's a way of transitioning you to recovery. Yes. And also to provide carers who will be looking after those who are not well. Because when I was sick, when I was going through the treatment, my husband was there for me. If he had hired a carer who would look after me, who would drive me for chemotherapy, for all the tests and other things, he would go and do something, and maybe to look for money that will be using for the treatment. So that's what I think, that if there's a gap, there's no one to look after these people. Other people need to work and other people need to do, but they need a carer who will be looking after the sick. That's how I started Happy Homes. And in terms of advocacy,